So perfectionism is not a badge of honor. It's not a sign of high standards. It's the professional form of procrastination, driven by fear, and it is the single most dangerous trap for high achievers. While you spend a week polishing your work from 98% to 99 perfect, your competitor has already launched 3 good enough versions, gathered real world feedback, and cornered the market. Your high standard have become a liability for you. So today we are going to dismantle this trap with a simple mental model used by the world's most effective innovators. It's called the 80% rule. I've seen this pattern countless times with the brightest people I know. They have a brilliant idea for a project, a business, or a piece of content. They are incredibly skilled and have high standard for their work. But they never launch. They get stuck in the endless loop of one more tweak. They spend days agonizing over a font choice, a single sentence, or a minor feature. They are waiting for that magical moment when their work is perfect and beyond criticism. But the reality is that moment never comes. This isn't a quality control issue. It's an emotional one. Perfectionism isn't about making your work better. It's about protecting your ego from the fear of judgment and failure. At least that was, I think. It's the most sophisticated form of hiding. You tell me if you agree. The breakthrough comes when you understand the crucial difference between having high standards and being a perfectionist. High standards are about delivering excellence and value. They are focused on the end user. A person with high standards is driven by desire to serve their audience well. Whereas perfectionism, on the other hand, is about you. Perfectionist is driven by a fear of what others will think of them. High standards are productive. They push you to the great works. Now, perfectionism is destructive. It stops you from shipping any work at all. The goal is to maintain your high standard while killing your perfectionism. 80% rule is like a 3-step system to do just that. Step number 1, define good enough. First, before you even start a project, you must define a clear objective criteria for an 80% solution. What does a win looks like? Write it down for a report. It might be clearly communicates the 3 key findings for a product, right? It might be for solve the user's core problem. This gives you an objective finish line and stops you from endlessly moving the goalpost. Step number 2, ship to get feedback. The moment your project meets that 80% good enough criteria, your job is to ship it, launch it, send it, put it into the world. The goal is not to get applause. It is to get data, right? The real world is the only place to find out what actually needs to be improved. The market, your boss, or your audience will tell you what's the most important missing 20% is. And it is rarely what you think it is. Believe me. Step number 3, iterate, don't perfect. Use the real world feedback to create the next 80% version. Real progress and innovation do not come from a single perfect launch. They come from a rapid cycle of shipping, learning, iteration. This process is how you build something remarkable over time without getting paralyzed by fear. Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, famously said, "If you are not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you have launched your product too late." It's time to stop waiting for perfect. It's time to be brave enough to be 80% done, right? So my challenge to you is this. This week, take one project you have been polishing, define what good enough looks like, and then ship it. To help you, I have created the 80% rule worksheet, which helps you define your finish line before you even start. You can download it for free when you join the Inside 2.8 Members Club, and it's at 2.8.io. Thank you for watching. Now, go ship something this weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one.